Maybe. Welcome to 30 minutes of comic book chaos. And today we are working on doing some Halloweeny stuff. We're going to start doing for the whole month of October. We're going to try to do some spooky stuff. And today we're going to be doing. We had an issue with trying to figure out what the creature's name was, but it's a universal character. We're doing the Creature from the Black Lagoon. So what is he called? Because there's a bunch of names for this guy.
Creech.
He has a name?
Yeah, he's either known as the Creature or
Gills.
Yeah, all kind of different
Lucky
things.
McGills.
I forgot one of the shoot. There were several different names for the character, but in the movie, supposedly they just called him the Creature.
Yeah.
To me, he's Blackie McGill.
Blackie McGill? That could be.
Master Gills. Master Gills.
Mostly Gills. But anyway, tonight we've got a big old crew, a bunch of ugly dudes and one real pretty girl. Miss Lily, tell us who you are with me.
Hey, who you calling a girl?
My name is Lily. I am Stephen Butler's daughter, and he his mic's messed up right now, so he's not going to be talking a whole lot in this. But I already halfway pre-drew mine, so I can actually color it live.
Very cool. And then we got Mr. Quentin.
Hello.
Hi, Quinton.
All right, that's all we got.
Good to be here. Yep.
And then we got Mr. Brian. Let me throw him up there. Okay, Brian's not saying anything. And then we got Mr. Robotic Steven.
Go ahead, Steven. Let it rip.
Not a robot.
We swear Steven logged in and
Even though I sound like one.
It was perfect, and then all of a sudden he started talking and it went to Mr. So he's like an Autobot or Decepticon or a Cylon or something. And then, of course, my name is Thomas Floramonte. I'm filling in. I'm drawing, but I'm also filling in for our normal ghost host, Mr. Scott Hoverman. He is going to join us at some point. He went to dinner. I don't know why he blew us off to went to dinner, but he's
How dare he eat?
Going to give us a report on that.
He got a life.
But yeah, that's true. So. I just wanted to ask you guys, when was the first time that you guys heard of the creature from the Black Lagoon? How old were you when you think you saw the movie? Lily, did you ever see the movie?
If I did, I was too young to remember.
Oh,
but
what's your thought about him?
I like him. He's cool. We have our first variant we ever did for Archie has Sabrina and him on the cover, and it remains our bestseller. Don't know what it is about it.
Yeah, it's because it's expertly done. That is.
Well, thank you.
Hey, have any of y'all seen it in 3D?
3D?
I didn't know they had a 3D version.
When I was a kid, they had a creature.
It was originally released in 3D. It was the first movie. It was the first movie that was released in 3D. It started the 3D craze back in the 50s.
Really?
Huh.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
did not know that.
Yeah,
thank you, Mr. Robot.
I think the station made it where you can get some 3D glasses and they had them worn.
That's cool.
Yes.
So that's where they probably started coming. That's when the 3D glasses were the blue and the red, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
I miss those.
Well, the first time that I ever saw him, we were at school, probably in the 3rd grade, and we were having the book fair. And there was a book there that had the making of The Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I saw that book and I saw the mold for the costume and saw how they did all the things. And I just thought it was absolutely amazing. And then, of course, I had to see it as quick as possible.
Nice.
And I wasn't as impressed with the movie, but I mean, it was not bad, but of course, back then, anything like that was wonderful. So yeah, it was really good. I've always loved him. Out of all the Universal monsters, he's always been the one that I thought was the coolest. I mean, with the suit and just seeing how they did all the things. Yeah, that's my first interaction.
The Fishman monster, like the idea of it, has always been something that I've really liked. I've also liked the H.P. Lovecraft story, The Shadow over Innsmouth. Reminds me of that as well, because there's fish people in that as well, and I like that whole kind of family of fishmen. Yeah, it's really creepy.
The deep ones.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, focus.
I first saw him in an issue of Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine when I was really little, before I even saw the movie.
I always thought that I was always into the all of those Universal monster guys and stuff, but I always felt that it was I got oversaturated with the the werewolf and the Frankenstein monster and Dracula and all that kind of silly stuff. And then when this guy popped up, which he doesn't seem, the other ones outshadow him all the time. Like right now over Universal, when you go to the behind the scenes stuff of the in the gift stores and all that kind of stuff, you don't see much of the Gill Man. I think that was another name for him. They called him the Gill Man. Yeah, it's usually the other guys. Even the Mummy seems to be more popular.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Of course, Dracula has resurfaced over and over and over
and over.
Yeah, but along with Frankenstein.
But my thing was always the making of stuff. I always figured one day I'd be making movies. So I'm not. We're filming videos right now. but I always loved the idea of how the suit worked. As far as a practical effect kind of thing. And I always, even as a little kid, when I saw it, I'm like, how did that guy not drown? And then you saw a lot of behind the scenes stuff and you're like, oh yeah, he almost drowned like every time he was in the suit. and so it was just always amazing to me that guy survived, filming this.
For the sake of film.
It was the only Universal monster movie that was never remade.
Is that right? And I guess not. Yeah.
There was what?
He said it was the only Universal monster movie that was never remade.
Oh, remade, right? Except for that kinky one with that. I don't know. I didn't see it, but was it good?
Sure, you didn't see
the kinky one? What?
The one with Del Toro.
The Shape of Water.
Yeah, wasn't that basically him? But he had like a sex life.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I heard that.
It's good.
Of course,
we had Hellboy.
Yeah, and what was his name?
Oh yeah, I cannot remember his name. That's gonna irk me now because I don't.
Daddy, what's the fish guy's name in Hellboy?
Abe Sapien.
That's right.
It.
Renee and I saw him over at the convention we did a few weekends ago. We didn't realize it was him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he was standing. We were at Starbucks, and he was standing in front of us. And I know what he looks like, when he's not in all the suits, because he's usually in a suit of whatever. And and he always looked like he's much taller. And of course, I'm always sizing myself up against everybody. Everybody, that's watching doesn't realize I'm 6'5", 6'6", so I'm pretty tall. And so I'm all like, I'm taller than that guy. Renee's like, just shut up. Why are you? Why you gotta keep sizing yourself up against everybody?
Tommy's like a tall Tom Arnold.
Shut up. You
He
shut
eats
up.
clouds for breakfast.
That's right. But Yeah, he was in front of us ordering some coffee, so that was kind of fun.
That's so cool. I love stories like that.
When I was trying to explain it to who were telling Renee who it was, I'm like, he was in a bunch of stuff, including the Hellboy stuff. But then I was like, no, he was in the last the Star Trek.
Star Trek, yeah, that.
And he was that alien guy, and so behind his back, I started walking with my hands out because he did that little flowery walk where he pointed his hands back and forth. And Renee smacked me. She says, "I get it now. Shut up."
Decorum.
Yeah, behave, Thomas.
I kept thinking when I saw that guy, that alien in there, I know him from somewhere. Somewhere I've seen this actor before, and I finally had put it together that it was Abe Sapien.
He played Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four movies. Or the one.
Did he?
I did not know
which
that.
one?
Yes.
And the one from
Rise of
the
Silver-
2000s?
The one that had Silver Surfer in it.
Well, Silver Surfer was in the new movie.
I think that was the thing.
I don't think he
I don't
played the
think he was
chick,
the girl.
though.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did. I think that was computer.
By the way, Tommy,
Do
I've
what?
been using this ink pen that you gave me last time I saw you. Really like it.
Oh yeah, those are good. Did I give you a whole set or just the one?
You gave me this one, but I found more on Amazon. That
Yeah,
are
they
in my cart
grow.
right now.
What I like about them is that the end is just flexible enough where you can kind of get a little thick and thin out of it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I really like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So does the I'm looking at pictures. He doesn't wear shorts or anything, does he?
Well, it's your world. I mean,
Well, all my little cartoony guys, they all wear shorts. So
Put him in some purple shorts.
I think so. Here's what I'm doing. I'm making them a little more
Like Fin Fang Foom.
cartoony. That's about all I'm gonna do, and I think I'm gonna try to do some tonal stuff, and that's all I'm doing. His hand's gonna be dragging in the water as he's walking. Let's see what I can get. That's all I'm doing, people out there. I don't see any. Oh, I don't have the page pulled up. Like I said, I'm running the thing. Let me figure out if people are, because I see there's a bunch of people watching. I'm
Oh,
sorry
Lord.
if you guys have asked any questions. Let me try to pull that up. So let me move this to somebody else while I try to run the board, as they would say. We'll see what Miss Lily's working on. The cutest one of us.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Right,
made him
yeah.
a little different too. I didn't give him shorts because I didn't draw his bottom half, but I did give him like a catfish mustache mouth type thing
Oh.
because I think it looks cool.
yeah, I got mine looking a little bit like a bass.
Ooh,
Comics.
I like
Comics. Look, we got 13 comics. I am so sorry. Here we go. All right, people that are watching, I
Wow, that's
apologize. I am not doing my job. Let me go back to the beginning. So let me see how we do this. We got going back. I'm so sorry. Going back about 10 minutes ago. Here we go. Popped up. We got somebody named Mr. Fish Comics says, "What's up, guys? What's up, Mr. Fish? I hope you're still
Awesome,
watching.
Mr.
I
Fish.
apologize for not coming on. We got Lily drawing right now. Oh, look, somebody's got some color going on, and of course, it's going to be Brian.
Brian,
Winston on us.
shooting ahead.
That's,
Yeah, I know.
that's
Thanks, Brian.
Fish Lee. He's a fantastic artist.
Then we got my Mr. Fish Comics says my favorite monster, the Gillman. There you go. That was another
The
name of
Gillman,
the Gillman.
yep.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Mr. Fish.
Gilman.
He also said, or she, I'm not sure. It says Mr., but you never know anymore, so I'm not going to try.
It's a guy.
Mr.
His
Fish
name's
Comics
Lee.
says Lily slaying everyone. That's because she was already done before she started. There she goes. Let me pull hers back up.
I
There
need
we
a
go.
win
Oh, look,
sometime,
now
Tommy.
she's even cheating. She's not even freehanding it now. She's using a template, a circle template. Are those like the little bubbles?
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Oh,
Cool.
I used to use those.
All right. And then I appreciate you, Mr. Fishman. Okay, so he also says, what a punk food can wait. Oh, we're talking about Scott Hoverman. Is this Scott that's on here talking smack? Okay. Oh, we got some more stuff. We got a bunch of comments today. I appreciate it so much, everybody.
You got to follow.
The movie still holds up, and that's true. I think the show is still pretty good. Let's go and see what Steven's drawing on now. Move over to Mr. Steven.
Ooh,
Oh, look at him.
Ooh.
He's his gill man is either at a baseball game or football game. He's got his hands, or he's at a rave. He's dancing. Dun, 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 dun,
Or maybe
dun, dun,
he's
dun,
talking
dun,
about the last fish he caught.
There you go.
Right.
It's
That's
this
right.
big.
Right. It was this big.
Fish. So what is the gill man actually eat? Does he eat fish? Because that would be kind of like eating himself, right?
Oh,
Kind of.
Birds
Sort
eat
of?
birds. Fish eat fish.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Huh. So why don't people eat people if we're all just doing the thing?
Different
Well-
types of no, we don't eat primates, do we?
Oh.
Some people eat primates, I'm sure.
I
Yeah.
mean, if you really want to, you technically could.
Oh, look at Quentin's John. What's Quentin? Quentin's guy is attacking. That is so cool, Quentin.
Thank you.
Quentin, tell us a little bit about your background. Everybody else has been on the show for a little bit. You missed a couple of shows, but now you're in it to win it. What's going on?
Well, as far as background, I've always done like design graphics for T-shirts and stuff, but on the side, I always do like commissions for like comic art. I do comics and I do toy packaging and all those types of things. Whatever pretty much comes my way, I try to do it. I do a lot of YouTuber things, so there's that, and I enjoy doing that. I'm a toy collector, so it's one of my passions, although it has recently gotten ridiculous expensive.
They very
With
much.
all the tariffs and all the things. Holy moly. But yeah, that's pretty much me. I've worked with Tommy and working now with Steven and the whole gang. It's pretty exciting time.
Oh, I heard you're doing something on Mississippi McCall.
Yes, sir. Yep. Going to be doing a 9-pager in there, and really excited about that. The Mudman, Mississippi Mudman.
Yeah, we've seen some. I wish I should have pulled up some of your art. I could have shown on it. Yeah, some of the cover that you did is beautiful.
Yeah, you can find my stuff. I think we got it in the description, but you can find my stuff on Quentin J. Bedwell Facebook, on Instagram. I've got some stuff on YouTube, and my YouTube handle is CubeTube. And I live stream over there on some toy channels. I'll be live streaming this week on some toy channels. I won't be drawing. It'll be mostly about collecting and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I try to do whatever comes my way. Try to keep
I know
busy.
that you do most of your art. I know pretty much digitally, right? Most of your comic books.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what's your pen there that you're using? I'm always looking for a new.
This
a new pen.
is the Tombow. They're getting a little bit harder to
Love
find. But this rubbery end is just perfect because it doesn't fray. It doesn't like split like the Microns,
Yes.
which the Microns are great, but I have a problem with them splitting.
Mm.
These don't split because it's like
you're
a
heavy-handed kind
piece
of
of
thing.
rubber.
when you bust
I
it.
am. Yeah.
Is that,
I'm very heavy-handed.
Is that pigment ink?
It is India ink, I believe. Let me see.
Oh, it's waterproof.
Water-based
Color rubber?
pigment ink.
But it
Yes,
water-
you are correct.
Waterproof though, water when dry.
I do not know. I just use it. I picked it up. I like the tip, and no more than I do traditional
You can get 'em at
stuff.
Walmart.
Yeah, yep. I've tried to find them in Target. I cannot find them in Target though, and I know they used to have them, but they don't have them
Amazon,
there
maybe?
anymore.
Can you pick them up at Amazon?
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
you could. There's another one like it. That's I forget what this one's called, but
Yeah.
it's pretty much the same thing. It's got a little bit thicker tip on it.
Yeah, I've got some of those. Those are pretty good. Yeah, it's got the little stringy thing at the end. I don't know what that
Right,
string
yep.
on. I don't know what that's for, but
I can't imagine what
yeah,
it's
but
for.
it flexes real good, so you can get some thick and thin on that little guy.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Is
Yeah. But when you're doing stuff digitally, what are you normally drawing?
Clip Studio is my
It's the
mine.
best.
Yeah, it just that program is so strong, and throughout the day I have to use like Photoshop and Illustrator. The ink engine in Clip is just so far above
it is
anything else.
Their brush software inside there is excellent.
Yes, yeah, it is so great, and I've been using it for years, and I just love it. I mean, but it's the thing about digital, especially for any kind of production work. It's just so much easier. The file handling, sending files, and than the traditional mailing away and all that stuff. Which there's nothing wrong with that, of course, but for me, for my workflow, I do better with doing digital for any kind of production stuff. And not only that, but like
Mac or
changes.
PC? Mac or PC?
What's that? PC for sure. We used to use Macs, and I don't know.
So what kind of tablet do you use, or is it just a drawing tablet?
I have a Dell computer, and I use an XP Pen input draw on screen. Okay. And I also have a Surface Studio, and I use that for whenever I want to just push back from the desk, been working all day, and just want to move around a little bit, and maybe even go somewhere,
that's always so cool about. That's why I use the iPad on everything, so I can just take it wherever.
Well, I almost got an iPad.
iPad too.
Yeah. And then the Clip Studio on the iOS, the iPad stuff is the same as that's in Windows. Everything is pretty much identical.
Yes.
So
the only difference is it's on a subscription service instead of a one-time payment.
But
if you're using it for work, it pays for itself.
It sure does.
Right.
It sure does.
But yeah, that's the thing that bites about it. I was using it and preaching the gospel that is Clip Studio all the way up till they started the subscription thing. That Adobe initially started that, used to be Adobe. You would just buy the new iteration about every other, update they would have. But then they went to the subscription service and made it where you couldn't use the old ones anymore. And then not long after that, everybody started doing that. So
yeah, that's good.
That's the way it always works.
I'm going to get back to some of the messages here. So another one from Mr. Fish says the movie still holds up. That was a new one because that one I've said already. So then we got Tabby, I guess. It's Lala is loving this because she loves Monster Squad.
Awesome.
Isn't that one of you guys' buddy, Tabby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Tabby, what's going on? I appreciate you coming on tonight. We've got 7 folks watching it that I can tell so far. So that's live. That's really good. Our repeat watches have been going up. That's really good. The more we do, the more folks are watching it. If you guys that are watching can like and subscribe and share with your buddies, that would be great for all of us so people can see the craziness. Let me keep going down the list here. So we got another one from Mr. Squish. Mr. Squish. No, it says Monster Squad.
Mr. Squishy Pants.
Is what Mr. Okay, let me keep going. So another one from Tabby says abso-freaking-lutely. I don't know what to, but yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Yep. See, I can't read. I guess I'm from Mississippi. I didn't learn to read. Keep going down. Even the Sapien that we talked about that. Yeah, because I didn't realize that people were commenting. I love Doug Jones. That's the guy from all that kind of stuff. Okay, so here's somebody new. Cato's Collection. Howdy, folks. Hello,
I'm Mr. Cato. Yes. Okay. Hello, Mr. Cato. Yeah, that's a friend of mine. Yep. One of those North Carolina boys.
Hi.
Steven's up there. Ooh, Steven's getting into the ink. And what are you using the ink with, Steven? Mr. Roboto?
A Pentel brush pen. It's got the
Yes, that's your
ink in the
your
barrel.
favorite.
Yeah, because it works just like a brush dipped in ink. You know, like the old. I don't know. It just reminds me of the old school brush inking techniques we could get without having to dip. You know, you can take it
Yeah.
anywhere. It's portable.
Yeah, I when you started showing me those, I bought one and I just could not get the hang of it, even though through all my inking career and stuff, I brush and quill and all that kind of good stuff and could use a brush but I could just not get the hang of using that thing. It was like it was too squishy for me and I just couldn't, I didn't practice enough, but you've mastered it.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. It's a learning curve, but once you if you can get it, then it's my go-to instrument. Even though I have all those kind of brushes, all those kind of pens that Quentin has, I use them, but I use those for like smaller details and stuff like that. I like the thick and thin line that this can give you, just like a regular brush.
Like a real brush, yeah.
Like a Winsor Newton Series 7 or whatever, that
Yeah.
we used to
Oh,
ink with
yeah.
all the time.
God, those were so expensive too to buy. I'm glad when I started working. I don't know if you
Especially
ever
now.
got any. Yeah, I'm sure. I remember some of the first time I started doing the Marvel stuff. They sent me some, and I'm like, "You're sending me $50 brushes? I appreciate it."
Yeah,
Oh,
they used to do that and send you quill, nibs, pen nibs
Yep.
and stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah, especially considering that art supplies all around are very expensive.
they sure are.
Very expensive.
Let's see how Lily's drawing is coming along.
I'm gonna go try to mute his mic. Do y'all hear that buzzing?
No,
Mhm.
I muted it manually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and it's some sort of.
I hear it's a buzz.
Oh, wait a minute.
Going.
There we go. Oh,
Buzz,
Time to get high.
buzz.
let's see. Well, let's.
I
see
muted
what
him.
this-
Sorry.
Yeah, let's see what Brian's is looking like. Whoa, Brian. So what are you using to do all your fanciness with, Mr. Brian?
Watercolor pencils, and I just use it starting a little bit of acrylics there.
That's cool. We knew this would be right up your alley.
Oh, this is fun.
So Mr. Cato Collection said, y'all let Quentin Bagwell in here.
Yeah.
That's the neighborhood. Yeah, we had to. We didn't want to, but we did.
Yep.
Tabby's back again. He was the robot in the new Lost in Space series. Really? I didn't know that.
I didn't realize that either.
Huh.
He's Billy in Hocus Pocus. That's true. That is true. You remember the guy
Really?
that lost his head and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I forgot all about that. It sure was.
Me too.
Cato back. We've got he said that Cato said that you're a decent fella. Quentin.
I try.
Are you paying this Cato guy? I think that's probably what's going on.
That's
All right, so we got
that's
Mr.
that's my alt account.
Oh. So Mr. Fish is back. I can't imagine any printers that have a big production camera for making negatives. It's going to have to be digital at some point. All these things. We were talking about how Quentin was doing all this stuff. Yeah, no, you can scan the artwork in by hand. That's what we all do. So yeah, it's easier just to go straight digital, and then you can just manipulate it from there. But yeah.
Yeah, especially when you're working in a field where you have a lot of changes, it's crucial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I use a camera. I don't have a scanner.
You use a what?
A camera. I don't have a scanner.
Ah. Tabby says hi, or hi. Layla says hi to everyone. Well, hey, Layla.
Hey, baby.
So who is Layla, Lily?
She is a wonderful little girl that loves to come visit me when I'm up at Scott's and she's very sweet.
Okay. Have I met her before?
Woo! Maybe.
Maybe.
The free comic book day, she was there, so probably.
She's making fun of Steven says that. Is that a robot? Talking about Steven. Cato's back on again. My real name is Benton Quindell. Oh, okay.
That's very good.
Abby has another message. She was little times 23. I'm not sure what she means by that. What does that mean, Tabby? I'm not sure what that means. Got another one.
I gotta fix this. Square.
On Free Comic Book Day. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I sat next to. I was on for this last Free Comic Book Day. I was sitting between. I came in and just showed up. I was sitting between Miss Lily and Mr. Bird, Mr. Mitch. Oops, I can't press too many buttons. Times 23. X23. Was she? Is that a character?
Oh, X23, like Wolverine.
Oh, I see. I see the X, and I'm like times 23. You know what? This multiplication tables. I don't know what's going on.
Now I understand. I heard Daddy hollering in the other room. Wolverine.
So, Quentin, how can everybody reach you?
You can go to my Facebook page, which is Quentin J. Bedwell on Facebook, or Quentin J. Bedwell on Instagram. And I have an email, Quentin Bedwell@yahoo.com. So,
What about you, Mr. Brian?
Oh, I'm around, mostly on Facebook. So,
Lily, what can we do
Okay.
for you?
So I'm Flowering Lily on Instagram and TikTok. I'm Lily Butler on Facebook, and Daddy is Stephen Butler Studios on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yep, and I'm Thomas Floramonte. You can see me on
I think that's a fast FO.
holy moly, that went fast.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's not stopped. I've hit the end stream. Oh, this is great. In stream. Okay, everybody. Y'all are watching? Not yet. Play audio intro. I guess it's going to play it again.